Hello and welcome to this week's full body yoga practice with me. My name's Jess, and today I'm going to be guiding you through a yoga flow that's designed to help you work on your strength, your flexibility, your balance, everything that you need to incorporate into a regular movement routine. So it's going to be a mixed levels practice, and I will be offering plenty of options for those of you who need to make poses more accessible. So we're going to be starting laying on our backs today. So when you're ready, roll out your mats and I'll see you there. Okay, so coming down to lay on your back. If you need any additional support whilst you're laying on your back, you could place a rolled up blanket under your lower back if you like, or you can place a pillow under your head if you need. Just take a moment to get yourself comfortable wherever you are in your corpse pose, palms facing up towards the sky. Take your feet nice and wide here. And let's slowly start to deepen our breath. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze. Long, smooth inhales through your nose. And a long breath out through your nose or mouth, you choose. Just take a few more on your own. Just take a second to land. Coming into this moment, into this practice. Forget the day you've had so far. Feeling your belly rise as you inhale, and as it falls as you exhale. Just take a few more breaths on your own, finding some stillness. When you're ready, we're going to bend both knees, place your feet flat on the mat. And then when you're ready, pull your knees in towards your chest and just wrap your forearms around your shins. You can keep your eyes closed here if you like. Rock gently from side to side. Easing in. Continuing to keep a slow and steady breath. Keep your right knee pulled in towards your chest and extend your left leg out long, but keep your left heel just floating off the mat. Keep your right knee pulled in. You can use both hands to pull it in towards your chest if you like. Take a breath in here. And then as you exhale, we're going to switch sides. So extend your right leg, pull your left knee in. Again, keep that right foot just floating off the mat. Inhale. Exhale to switch. Nice. Inhale. And exhale. Switch. You can slowly start to speed this up here if you like. Switching through one and the other. Just turning on our core muscles here. Waking up our bodies. You can take this as fast or as slow as you like. Remembering to keep your lower back pressing into the earth here. And we go for 5, 4, keeping it going for 3, 2, and on the 1, when your right knee is back in towards your chest, you can rest your left heel down on the mat. And then we're going to take our left hand to the outside of our right knee and pull it all the way across, finding a twist here, opening it out through the right hand side, right chest. You can take your gaze towards your right hand here and use your left hand to pull that knee over. Let's take a nice deep breath in here. And release. Exhale. Take one more breath in on your own. And as you slowly exhale, let's come back through to center. Squeeze that right knee in one last time. And exhale, let's switch sides. Extend your right leg out and pull that left knee in. Inhale deeply to pull that left knee in towards your chest. And as you exhale, we take our right hand to the outside of our left and let's pull that knee over and across. Find our twist here. Again, you can open out through the left hand side here. Extend your left hand. Use your right hand to actively pull that knee across. Inhale. And release. Sigh out. Take one more breath here on your own. And as you breathe out, come back through to center. Pull both knees in towards your chest. And as you breathe out, take both hands, feed them through, clasping the outer edges of both feet. Find your happy baby. If you can't quite reach your feet, then you can grab your ankles, or you can even just clasp the back of the thighs here, just having the soles of the feet facing up towards the sky. Find whatever feels right for you in this moment. You can rock gently from side to side, pressing your lower back into the earth, actively tugging your shoulders down and away. Take a nice deep breath in and slowly release. Slowly, when you're ready, you're going to release your feet or ankles or back of the thighs, wherever you were, and pull your knees back in towards your chest. Clasping the back of the thighs, we're going to roll on the spine. So rolling up and down on the spine here. So do a few of these until you come up to a seat. Keep both feet flat on the mat. Bring your hands down behind your hips, fingertips face towards you. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Open your chest. And when you're ready, we're going to lift one shin and then the other. If this feels good, you can stay here, keeping your fingertips on the ground for support. Or if you'd like a little extra core work, you can release your fingertips and reach them towards your ankles for boat pose. Flex your feet so your toes are facing up towards the sky, really lifting up through the chest. Tug your shoulders down and away from your ears. We're here for 5. Breathing deep. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. We're going to cross at the ankles and come forward into our tabletop position. So taking your time, we're going to have our hands underneath our shoulders, knees directly underneath our hips here. Pressing into the top of the feet for stability. Spread your fingertips nice and wide and press them into the mat. This will take some of the weight out of your wrists here. We're going to drop our center, go into our cow pose. Open your chest, look forward. And as you exhale, we're going to round through to our cat. And as you do so, you're going to drop your hips and take them all the way back towards your heels for child's pose. As you inhale, we're going to come back forward and curve our spine all the way back down and open your chest, look forward. Inhale here. Exhale as you round through, head back into your child's pose. Inhale, rolling back through the spine. Open your chest, look forward. Do a few more of these on your own, with your own breath, in your own time. Inhaling to drop your center and look forward into your cow pose. And exhaling into your cat, dropping your hips down into your child's pose. Inhale to lift and look forward. Exhale to round through to your cat. Again, a few more of these on your own. And the next time you're in your cow pose, come back to your neutral spine when you're ready. You can bump your hips from side to side if you like, just for a breath. And then when you're ready, we're going to extend our right leg out and just rest our right toes on the mat behind us. Pressing out of the mat, so make sure you're not dumping all of your weight into your shoulders. Really want to press away and pull the pit of your belly in and up. so that we're creating a nice long line all the way from our heel to the back of the neck. If this feels good, you can stay here, or you can lift your right heel. If this feels good, you can stay here, or you can release your left hand and extend it forwards. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to bring our knee and elbow to meet in the center. Crunch them in. Round through your spine. Think cat pose. As you inhale, we're going to extend. Right leg, left hand extends. Exhale, bring it into center. Crunch. Inhale to lengthen and extend. Exhale. Crunch everything into center. Inhale to lift and lengthen. We're going to hold here. Bend your right knee. Left hand sweeps around. And if you can, catch your right foot. If you can't, no worries. You can just keep your right knee bent and hold it here. Or you can grab your foot and head into your tiger pose. Press your foot into your palm to find some lift here. Inhale. You can take your gaze forward if you like. And exhale, slowly we release. Come back to your tabletop position. Bump your hips from side to side. Nice. When you're ready, we're going to extend our left foot and place our left toes on the mat. Again, taking a moment to pull the pit of your belly in and up and press out of your shoulders, creating that nice long line. If this feels good, you can stay here, or you can lift your left heel and release your right hand and reach it forward. From here, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, bringing everything into center, rounding through the spine. Inhale to reach. Exhale, crunch everything in. Inhale, extend. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to extend. We're going to hold here. Keep that back foot lifted. Option to bend that left knee and reach your right hand round. Find your tiger pose. If you can't quite reach your foot, you can just keep your left foot bent, pressing into both hands evenly here, working on lifting that heel, squeezing that left glute. Inhale to lift. You can take your gaze forwards. And exhale, release, coming back to your tabletop position. Bumping your hips from side to side. Let's find a little release here. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale to release. From here, we're going to head into our downward facing dog. So have your index fingers facing towards the top of the mat. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Curl your toes under and lift your hips up and send them back. Downward facing dog. Keeping a nice bend in your knees. Pressing your chest down towards your thighs. Option to walk your heels, pressing one down and then the other if you like. Maybe bumping your hips from side to side. You want your feet to be roughly hip width apart in your dog. If you feel like it's a little bit too intense, then you can walk your feet back and extend the distance between your hands and feet if you like. Just finding what feels right for you, pressing all 10 fingertips into the mat. This will really help take the weight out of your wrists. Let's take a nice deep breath in here. When you're ready, inhale through your nose. And exhale. Sigh it out. When you're ready, we're going to press our left heel into the earth and lift our right leg for three-legged dog on the right-hand side. Inhale here. And exhale to bend your right knee. We're going to stack our right hip over the top of our left, opening out to the right-hand side. Doing your best to press into both hands evenly. You really want to keep your chest facing down towards the mat if you can. It doesn't really matter what it looks like. It's just more about finding the stretch here. Really pressing that right heel into your right glute. Lift that knee. Take a breath in. And a long breath out. Nice. From here, we are slowly going to drop our right foot down and behind us. So bend your left knee, drop your right foot down, spiral your torso up towards the sky, press into both feet for your flip dog. Reach your right hand up and back, press your hips up towards the sky. Inhale deeply here. And exhale to squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, reach your right hand all the way towards the top. Take your gaze towards your right hand if you like, or you can keep your gaze up towards the sky. Take one more breath in here. And as you exhale, we're going to extend our left leg and stack our right foot on top of the left for side plank. Reach your right hand all the way up. If you need, you can take your right foot and place it on the mat here for a little extra support, or you can stack one foot on top of the other. Everyone, take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to take our right hand, come into our plank pose. High plank pose, or you can drop your knees for half plank. Everybody take a breath in here. And exhale, we're going to step our right foot in between our hands. And drop your back knee down for Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Uncurl the back toes, press into the top of your back foot. Inhale to reach your fingertips forward and up. Inhale here. And exhale to press your hips down and forwards. Let's just hang here for another breath. Nice. When you're ready, we're going to lower our hands and bring them down to the mat inside of the right foot. Pivot on the back knee and take your body all the way using your hands towards the back of the mat. Place your left hand down at the back of the mat. Lift your hips, press them forward. Gate pose. Reach your right hand up and over if you like. If you need any additional support, you can place a block underneath your left hand. Bring the ground up towards you. Inhale here in your gate pose. And exhale fully and completely. If you feel good here in your gate pose, you could find a lift in your right foot. Just for a breath, challenge our core. Inhale and exhale. Slowly lower your right foot if it was lifted. We're going to send our hips back. So drop your hips back towards your left heel and reach your hands forward. Let's find a fold here. Drop your forehead down. Close your eyes if you like. You can roll your right foot onto the heel and flex your toes up towards the sky. You should feel more of a stretch in your right hamstring. Take a nice deep breath in here. And exhale, and use your hands to press yourself back up. We're going to walk our hands towards the top of the mat. So bend into your right knee, pivot on the back knee, plant your hands on the mat, lift your back knee and step your right foot back, plank pose. Or you can take your half plank. Everyone take a moment to spread your fingertips wide, hands underneath the shoulders, reach your heels back, pull the pit of your belly in and up. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to roll forwards on the toes, chaturanga. Squeezing your elbows into the side body, we're going to lower down to our low plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, let's find upward facing dog, or you can take your cobra here. And then when you're ready, we're going to head back into our downward facing dog. Back into downward facing dog. Nice. Everybody take a nice deep breath in your dog. And exhale. Sigh it out. Pressing your right heel down into the mat, we're going to lift our left foot. When you're ready, three-legged dog on the left-hand side. Nice. When you're ready, we're going to bend our left knee and open our left hip, stacking one over the other. Squeeze that left heel into that left glute, pressing into both hands evenly. Just finding stretch here. Take a nice long breath in and a long breath out. When you're ready, we're going to head into our flip dog. So dropping the back foot, your back foot that's lifted all the way down behind you, pivoting on both feet. We're going to spiral our chest open, reaching up and back with our left hand, flip dog. Inhale to lift and lengthen, find length here. Squeezing your glutes, lifting. Inhale and exhale. Nice, let's take one more breath in here. And as you breathe out, let's head into our side plank. Extend your right leg and stack your left leg on top of the other. Reaching your left hand up and over. Again, you can take your left foot and use it as a little kickstand here if you need, or you can keep it stacked, it's up to you. Everyone take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, release, come to your plank pose, spiraling forwards to your plank pose. Again, you can take your half plank here if you like. Nice breath in and exhale. We're going to step our left foot forward. Left foot comes forward, drop the back knee down. Let's find our heart, low lunge. Uncurl the back toes. Reach your fingertips forward and up. Send your hips forward and down. And vinyasa, low lunge. Nice, reach your fingertips up. And find a breath here. Draw your shoulder blades together and down, pull them down. Slow your breath down. And then as you're ready, hands come down to the mat. We're going to pivot on the back knee and take ourselves to the back of the mat once again. Place your right hand down on the mat and we open out into our gate pose. Left hand lifts all the way up and push your hips forward. Take your gaze up towards your left hand. Again, if you need, you can place a block underneath your hand here. Bring the ground up to you if needed. Let's find a breath here. And a long breath out. You can reach your left hand up and over. And exhale. Slowly we release. Send your hips back once again. Let's find that fold. You can roll onto the heel of that left foot and flex your toes up. Reach your hands forward. Finding a fold here. Breathing deep. Take one more breath here on your own. And when you're ready, we're going to use our hands to press ourselves back up. Bending back into that left knee, we're going to pivot on the back knee once again. Coming back to the front of the mat. Curl your back toes under and step your left foot back, plank pose. Or you can take your half plank. Everybody breathe in and breathe out. Let's chaturanga, rolling forward. Send your shoulders over your wrists. Squeeze your elbows into the side body as you lower down. Inhale to find your up dog or your cobra. And head back into your downward facing dog when you're ready. Downward facing dog. Let's take a nice deep breath in our dog. And exhale. Find length in your spine. Lift those hips. Nice. When you're ready, we're going to head to the top of the mat. So you can take baby steps here. You can step, jump or hop if you like. Forward fold at the top. Forward fold, rest your head down, crown of the head towards the earth. Generous bend in your knees, feet hip width apart. You can place your hands under blocks here if you need additional support, or you can clasp opposite hand with opposite elbow and hang heavy. Close your eyes if you want. Maybe sway gently from side to side. Release your hands down towards the mat if you were clasping your elbows. We're going to roll up to standing, so bend your knees even more. And we roll up to standing. Take your time. Last thing to come up is the crown of the head. Roll your shoulders down and away. Open your palms, face forward, mountain pose. Let's take a breath in here. Slowly we're going to shift our weight into our left foot. And we're going to bend our right knee. And with our right hand, we're going to catch the top of our right foot. Bring that knee back in. Just finding a nice quad stretch here. You can place your left hand on your hip, or you can hold onto a wall or a chair if needed. Take a second to find your balance, find your center. Soften your gaze. Find something to gaze upon, your drishti. Something ahead of you that is unmoving. This will help you find your balance. If this feels good for you, you can stay here. If you want to take it a little further, we're going to head into dancer's pose. So with your right hand, you're going to take it and you're going to take it to the inner arch of your right foot. And then as you're ready, you're going to press your foot into your fingertips and find a lift here. So reach your foot back and up. You can reach your left hands forward and slightly lower your torso. Keeping the gaze steady, keep your breath steady. Dancer's pose. Stay here for a breath or two in your own time. And then when you're ready, we're going to slowly release and come out. Squeeze your right knee in towards your chest, so sweep it forward. Squeeze it in for a little counter stretch there. And then slowly release your right foot back down to the earth. Take a breath in here. You can pedal your heels out to reset. And then when you're ready, we're going to send our weight into our right foot. Bend your left knee and catch your left foot with your left hand. And pull your knee in towards your other. You can place your right hand on your hip. Or if you need, you can use a wall or chair. Find yourself a little extra stability. Everybody, again, just taking a moment to find your drishti, your balance. You can stay here if you like. If you'd like to challenge yourself and advance this pose, take it a little further. Let's head into dancers on the other side. So popping your hand onto the inside. And then when you're ready, we're going to slowly lift our left foot, pressing your foot into your hand. You can reach your right hand forward if you like, dancer's pose. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Hold the gaze steady. Take a few more breaths here on your own. And then as you're ready, we're going to slowly release. Bring your left knee in towards your chest. Counter stretch here. And then slowly send your left foot back down. Find your mountain pose once again. You can pedal the knees out. And then when you're ready, we're going to reach our hands all the way up. Extended mountain pose. Take your gaze towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, let's find a halfway lift here. So you can press your hands into your shins. Lift your torso up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Take your feet wide as your yoga mat. Toes are hanging off the edge, heels are in. Keep your fingertips on the mat. We're going to slowly lower our hips into our deep squat. If you need, you can use a block and place it underneath your hips. like I have here, and just use your elbows to press and find an opening. So press your palms together, bring them to heart center, and place your elbows on on the inside of your knees. And just find an opening here, lifting up through the chest. If you like, you can, again, use your block, or you can go without. It's up to you. We're only here for one more breath. Breathe in deep. And exhale. Use your hands. We're going to come back to a seat. So center yourself on the mat. Keep your feet flat, knees pointing up. Place your hands down behind your hips, fingertips facing towards you. Roll your shoulders back. You know what's coming. We're going to lift both shins. Boat pose. If this feels good, you can stay here, or you can reach your fingertips towards the front, towards your ankles. Flex your feet. Big breath in. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the 1, we're going to go down to our low boat. So extend both knees. Low boat, lower your back. Inhale here. Squeeze everything into the center. And exhale, release everything down. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Nice. You can roll gently from side to side. And then when you're ready, you can let your feet go. Plant your feet down on the mat. Keep them hip width apart and just pull them in toward your hips. We're going to head into our bridge pose. So plant your hands down on the mat. Tuck your tailbone in. We're going to slowly lift our hips, bridge pose. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, lift your hips into your bridge pose. Exhale, slowly lower. Nice. Inhale to lift, squeeze and lift. We're going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the 1, slowly we lower. Nice. Extend both legs out. Let's find our Savasana, corpse pose. Snuggle your shoulder blades down and underneath you. Palms face up towards the sky. Take your feet wide. Take up some space. Close your eyes if you like, or you can soften your gaze. We're going to be here for a few breaths, so if you do need any additional support, perhaps something under your hips or your lower back or your knees, you could place a rolled up blanket under your knees. Go ahead and do that now. And we will settle into our Savasana. We'll be here for a couple of minutes, just finding our breath, allowing the benefits of our practice to sink in today. We'll play some gentle music over the top of it, focusing on the sound of your breath and finding stillness before we head off into our busy lives. Very slowly, when you're ready, Start to deepen your breath. Maybe find some movement in your fingers and toes. Maybe some wrist circles and some ankle circles. Take an overhead stretch if you like. Reach your hands up and over. And then when you're ready, pull your knees back in towards your chest and just roll from side to side. Keep your eyes closed here. And then slowly we roll onto one side, any side, doesn't matter. And press yourself up to a seat, crossing at the ankles. Sit up nice and tall in your spine and rest your hands on your knees. Roll your shoulders up and down away from your ears. And let's finish this practice as we always do, with 3 breaths together. So wherever you are in your breath cycle, blow it all the way to the bottom. Seal your lips and inhale through your nose. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. Let's do 2 more. Inhale through your nose. And last one. Nice. Slowly open your eyes when you're ready. And thank you so much for joining me today for this full body yoga practice. I really hope you enjoyed it and it sets you up for a great day. As always, I'd really love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be notified and you can practice along with me every week. I'd love to have you there with me. I'll see you for next class. Have a wonderful day.